I know it's hard for my sister to, to do the interviews. That's why I do them. I was close to Ashley, very close. I was the uncle that she called when she needed a ride. And
you were the cool uncle.
Yeah. If she wanted something, she'd call me, or if she called her mom and her mom was busy, she'd call Uncle Dennis. I'd be like, okay, I'm on my way. February 10th, it'll be 27 years. Longer than she got to live.
Standing here, where her body was found all these years later, what goes through your mind?
That day, because I drove by that day, about 5:30 in the morning, heading to work in Portland, and I saw the road was shut down, and I told my friend that was with me, I said, must be a big fire or something down there. And as we crossed the marsh over there, I looked back and saw all the state police cars, and that afternoon I found out it was because of Ashley. So it was tough.
Now, decades later,
Still hard.
still hard.
Still hard. In the
Harder?
summertime, my wife and I ride on the motorcycle, and we'll drive by here, and every time I drive by, I look at her picture. The fact that Ashley was put here, this was one of her favorite places. She loved the marsh because of the animals and all that. So somebody knew where to put her. It's frustrating not being solved. I mean, coming up on 27 years in February, it's a long time. It's frustrating, but I know the state police are doing what they can do, and we appreciate that. Knowing whoever did this, whoever put her body here in the road, is still out there. It's knowing that there's probably people that hung around with that same crowd that know what happened, but haven't spoken. That's tough.
I've spoken with some cold cases, the victims' families, where they've been solved.
Yeah.
They tell me they knew long before the case had a verdict in it that they knew the suspect. Do you think you know Ashley's killer?
We think we know. We think we know who's responsible.
Are they still alive?
As far as I know.
So
I know the person that gave her a ride to the house where we think it happened, he's passed away. What's frustrating is all those people in that house, to me, they're all guilty because they were there. It's hard on my sister. I mean, she keeps herself pretty busy.
yeah. And Ashley's father passed away just
Like 2 years later. Massive heart attack, 49 years old.
Do you think it had to do with Ashley's death?
I do. I think a lot of stress from that.
Is there a fear that your sister, you, could go to your grave without this being resolved?
Yeah, I thought about that yesterday. I mean, my parents went to their grave not knowing. So yeah, there's that fear.
Yeah.
But then I always said, I got that belief in God, so I'm going to come back and haunt them.
When you hear that 8 cold cases have been solved in the past 10 years?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think all cold cases need to be solved.
Anything on behalf of the 69 cold cases that remain open today that needs to change in the system?
I mean, I don't know what they have. I don't know what their funding is, what technology they have. I think it should be opened up for them, even if it's bringing in outside investigators to fresh eyes looking on a case. I would like to see an open checkbook for the cold case unit so that they could solve all these cases. When I talked to my sister yesterday just to let her know that I was doing this, she even brought up some of the cases being solved, and it gives her hope. And that's basically what keeps us going, is the hope that one day it will get solved, I hate using the word closure because there'll never be closure. There'll just be a resolution. You know, Ashley's not coming back. She'd be in her early 40s right now.
Wow.
She'd probably have kids. She loved kids. And she didn't get that opportunity. I mean, she was 15 a month before her 16th birthday. And the thought of her, I mean, I'm standing here and it's chilly out and I'm cold, and the thought of her being laid in the road in a thin shirt in February just makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach that somebody could actually do that to another human being. You know, even if it was an accident that killed her, it was an accident. I could forgive you for that.
Yeah.
But 27 years later, there's no forgiveness. Never will be.